Tanith, good morning.
Hi,
and thanks for making time out of your busy schedule to be here with us this morning. Now, you're 11 years old.
Yes.
You should be nagging your parents, chatting to your friends on the phone. What are you doing starting a foundation? Tell us about the Sparkledust Foundation.
So, I started my foundation when I was about 8 years old. We were driving through Diepsloot and I saw kids on the road who didn't have school shoes, jerseys, tracksuits, even socks. And at that age, I didn't realize that not everyone had things that I took for granted. And apparently, I wanted to take off all my clothing and give it to the children.
Apparently, your mom told you that.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
And my mom calmly said to me that if I want to make a difference, I must do it properly. And that one tracksuit and one pair of school shoes is not going to make a difference in the big scheme of things.
Okay, so you were 8 years old.
Yes.
And then you came up with novel ideas after that. So tell us about the things you've done as part of the Sparkledust Foundation, and mostly on Mandela Day, right?
Yes.
Although you do stuff otherwise, yes.
So my first year, my goal was to collect 67 school shoes. And I exceeded that limit by getting 132 pairs. And I donated it to a school in Diepsloot. And yeah, that's how.
And I know you do a lot with animals as well.
Yes.
You're very, very passionate about animals. I know last year you were collecting things for animals, right?
So last year I went to go to Ark Animal Centre and Kitten and Puppy Haven, and I went to go and donate a whole bunch of things that I asked my classmates and my friends to help me with, because I also go and volunteer at Ark Animal on the weekend.
And then this year, the idea for the notebooks, how did that come about, or storybooks? Tell us what you're doing.
I had a lot of old storybooks from the beginning of the year and also exercise books that I wasn't necessarily using. So I approached my teachers and I asked them to start collecting, and I got a whole lot. And then I spoke to my friends and my classmates, and they donated all of their old storybooks that aren't necessarily worn out, but they were finished reading. And then after that, I have my own business, so the profits of that go towards my foundation.
What is your own business?
So it's called Princess CEO Gifting. So I sell stationery and things for people around my age. And the profits of that I use to go and buy storybooks. So altogether, with the storybooks from my friends and the storybooks that I bought, I'm going to donate it to Witkoppen Primary School after I leave studio.
Gosh, you must be the busiest 11-year-old on the planet, Tanith. Do you have time for school?
Yes.
Okay, so you're still going to school to start being a CEO and a founder of foundation and all of that. So I'm very interested in just what the response has been. I mean, you're 11 years old, you go to people. A lot of us, when it comes to doing charity work, have to beg and beg and beg people to give us. Do you find that a lot of the people you approach are just happy to give? What do you say to them when you tell them this is what you're doing so that they will give?
Well, my message to probably everyone is to just be kind, because I believe that every day is Mandela Day, and I live his legacy, because he once said that it is in your hands to create a better world for all who live in it.
Okay. So if anybody, is it too late for us to donate to this year's effort? When will you be delivering to Witkoppen, to the school?
I will be doing it after studio, but I do have a drive for the end of July that I hope to get.
Okay, so we can still contribute to this. So where will we find more information about the Sparkledust Foundation?
So I have my own Instagram page, and that basically just tells you what's happening in the world and the initiatives that we have going on. And I also have my own Facebook page, which shows you what I've basically done with everything that you donated to me and how grateful I am.
And in a nutshell, what does Madiba mean to you on Mandela Day?
Well, Nelson Mandela is an inspiration to us to believe that there is still hope. Even though there's so many things that our world is facing, there's still hope that we can do something about it.
Okay, I want some of this greatness to rub off on me. Give me that hand. Thank you very much, Tanith Madurai. She's the founder of the Sparkledust Foundation and the CEO of the Princess CEO. Yeah. That's what she is. Okay, and all of those proceeds, everything she does is done for charity.